Hi guys, and welcome back to this week's video. It's all about Libra today. So, when I was posting some uploads on TikTok, I got a request to do Libra. Next week will be Gemini, so that will be a treat. But, so doing some research in kind of what goes into Libra, I found a few things, and a few ideas that I thought were pretty cool. Most of them, she's carrying the scales, which kind of reminds me of like Lady Justice. But I wanted to turn this Zodiac series into kind of like my own thing with my own original characters. What I see to these Zodiacs as what my thought of the personification of each Zodiac is. And I kind of wanted to take a step out of the original pool of what everybody else kind of gravitates to when they see each of these Zodiacs. And I have to apologize because you see me starting to sketch a part of this piece, and it just goes straight into inking the full thing, and it's on watercolor paper, and that sadly goes into the particular camera that I have is several years old, and by several years old I mean it dates back to 2007 when I bought it. So yeah, it's kind of old, and I really don't have the finances to buy another one yet. I'd love to get a DSLR camera to videotape everything and take amazing pictures, and it's progress. Small steps that we'll get to eventually. We'll get there. But, so yeah, anyway, going into this piece, I really wanted it to look very, very different. So the clothing, I've been kind of leaning towards not quite a Greek style, but very flowy, very elegant. The only exception so far has been Taurus, because Taurus is the protector, and who knows, maybe, depending on what you guys think, I may do like a small story with all of the Zodiacs, and maybe they're all sisters, and just kind of have a role in the story for each of them, depending on what they come out looking like. Who knows? The possibilities are endless. But I kind of wanted her to have a simple dress idea. She has some jewelry. The staff was going to, incorporate the scales with the staff, and then I thought, you know what? I think I'll just give her like a simple walking staff, quarterstaff, maybe that she could possibly use in the future if she needed to. And the hair, I wanted to give her a half shave because I kind of am a fan of half shaves. I like the way they look, especially on females that have long, wavy hair. And the arm piece on here, the little sleeve, I liked the fact that it was a see-through material, and it's always a challenge when working with watercolors to try to get skin tone plus a fabric to bleed through. So it was kind of like a mini challenge for myself to see how I could get that to work. Also, while working on this piece, I found it very strange. Like, her hand looked different, and as I inked it, and I started working on the hair with the watercolor, and I wanted bold colors to, stand out, yet kind of pop against each other and complement each other. Looking at this staff she was holding, and I couldn't figure out why it just looked so weird. Every time I looked at it, it didn't look correct. I just went into painting the watercolor piece, and I couldn't figure it out. what's wrong with this staff? Well, eventually I looked at it and I have some pieces here in my room that sometimes if I'm doing a warrior staff, I will grab out my camera or my phone and take a few pictures of poses. That way I can use them as references. And I looked at the piece and I'm like, oh, well, that's the problem. The staff is supposed to be in front of her arm, not behind her arm. So I ended up, I didn't have to re-ink anything after I had painted the arm. I basically just took some really dark brown watercolor paint, less water, that way I have more pigment, it was easier to go over the skin color. And I just kind of finished the staff in front of our arm going all the way down. Again, I have to apologize in advance because there is a lot of my painting process that you won't see on this piece just because the camera that I have actually ran out of memory. And the first time around I tried doing some sketching, it actually filled the battery. But again, it's like a 2007 camera. It's very, very old. It was really, really inexpensive when I got it. But I wanted to do the best I could with the piece that I had. And I really wanted to kind of push myself beyond what I normally do. I wanted to practice different techniques, working on the hair a little bit more than what I usually do, just blocking some color, and working on the shadows for the wrinkles in the clothing. I wanted to get down a little bit better, so I've been practicing shadows, I've been practicing highlights, and just trying to capture, not quite realistic, but get it as close to my style of art that I possibly can. And to be honest, I'm very, very happy with the end result. I'm excited about the way this piece came out. And you'll see eventually that I do fix that staff piece. And I like the way it came out. And that's what this is all about, you know. Liking what you got. And here's the actual finished piece. Like I said, I'm pretty happy with it overall. I did fix the staff, and next week will be Gemini, so just let me know what you guys think in the comments. I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.